In this video lesson, we'll be covering a nurse care plan for the nursing diagnosis of chronic confusion. We'll cover its definition, defining characteristics, related factors, expected outcomes, ongoing assessments, and therapeutic interventions. By the end of this session, you'll have a clear framework for managing chronic confusion. This nursing care plan addresses chronic confusion, a persistent and long-term state of disorientation and impaired cognitive function that can interfere with daily life and safety. This plan focuses on identifying contributing factors, implementing interventions, and optimizing patient outcomes. Chronic confusion refers to irreversible, long-term impairment of cognitive function, including memory, thinking, and orientation, which may be caused by neurodegenerative disorders or persistent medical conditions. Common related factors: neurological disorders, chronic medical conditions, nutritional deficiencies, prolonged substance abuse, and psychiatric conditions. Defining characteristics include the following: impaired memory and forgetfulness, disorientation to time, place, or person, difficulty with decision-making and problem-solving, altered perceptions or hallucinations, and poor safety awareness, leading to risky behaviors. Common expected outcomes are the following. Patient will demonstrate an improvement in orientation and memory through the use of cognitive aids and interventions. Patient will maintain safety and avoid injury through supervised activities and environmental modifications. Patient's caregivers will verbalize understanding of care strategies and available resources to support patient needs. Okay, now let's go over ongoing assessments and why they are done. Starting with the first one, which is to monitor the patient's level of orientation and cognitive function regularly. Early identification of changes in orientation and memory can guide care adjustments and interventions. Evaluate the patient's environment for safety risks, such as clutter, sharp objects, or obstacles. Patients with chronic confusion are at higher risk for falls and injuries due to impaired judgment and coordination. Assess the caregiver's ability to manage the patient's needs and stress levels. The rationale here is that caregiver fatigue or inadequate skills can negatively impact the quality of care and patient outcomes. Therapeutic interventions are the following. Cognitive stimulation. This is done by engaging the patient in structured activities such as puzzles, memory games, or familiar music therapy. Regular cognitive stimulation can slow the progression of cognitive decline and improve mental alertness. Next are environmental modifications. This is done by modifying the environment to enhance safety by removing tripping hazards, labeling rooms, and using nightlights. A safe and organized environment minimizes confusion and the risk of injury. Next are routine establishment. This is done by creating a consistent daily schedule, including meals, activities, and sleep times. Predictable routines reduce anxiety and confusion, promoting a sense of stability and control. Okay, let's now discuss patient and caregiver education, which include the following. Cognitive tools. Teach the use of memory aids, such as calendars, written instructions, and alarms, to help the patient stay oriented. Caregiver support. Provide resources for caregiver education and stress management, including local support groups and respite care services. Health monitoring. Educate caregivers on recognizing signs of worsening confusion or associated medical conditions, like infections or dehydration. Evaluation includes the following. Patient participates in structured activities and shows engagement with cognitive tools. Safety measures are effectively implemented with no reported injuries or accidents. Caregivers report increased confidence and reduced stress in managing patient care. This care plan provides a structured approach to addressing chronic confusion, emphasizing ongoing assessments, targeted interventions, and support for both the patient and caregivers to optimize outcomes and safety. Well, that ends this video. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more nursing care plans and study tools.